Hi Capricorn, welcome to your read for May 2025. Let's see what the cards have to say. I've already shuffled all the decks, so we'll start with a couple of oracle cards. Firstly, from the Enchanted Forest Oracle, we have Lady of the Lake. Set healthy boundaries to honor your needs and well-being. Really beautiful and a really important message for everyone. Apparently particularly important for you guys for this month. And from the Spirit Animals Oracle, we have... oh, beautiful. We have self-reliance with the snow leopard. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Wow. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. That's really special. Like gorgeous snow leopard. This is a really interesting message for you for May, Capricorn, that setting healthy boundaries and self-reliance. There's seems to be a need for your independence and separating yourself from the people and situations that are no longer healthy for you, no longer good for your well-being and your mental health and emotional stability are really important. So yeah, self-reliance and setting healthy boundaries for May. Really interesting. Okay, let's see what the tarot have to say. I'll be doing a Celtic cross spread using the Rider-Waite tarot. Then I'll be pulling clarifiers with the Wild Reflections tarot. So I've already shuffled these. I'm just getting your energy into the cards. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the heart of the spread. Interesting. Two of Swords in the cross position. Wow, you have the Death at the bottom of the spread. The Fool in your recent past. King of Cups. Nice, goodness. Okay, Five of Wands in your near future. We might be needing to pull some clarifiers on that one. King of Swords. Look at all these major arcana and court cards. Five of Pentacles in your external factors. Another court card with the Knight of Wands. And fantastic. Ending with the Ten of Pentacles in your outcome. Wow. Okay, bottom of the deck you have the Devil. That's an interesting card. That's the overall energy for the read, along with those two oracle cards. Now that Devil card is a card of Capricorn. So it does carry a little bit of a different flavour. I feel what I've been getting a lot for my reads for May so far is everyone's kind of coming back into their own power, coming back into their own energy again. There's been a little bit of a flavour of stuckness, a little stagnancy. There's been some forward momentum, but it's sort of like walking through quicksand for a lot of us. And I feel like as we're moving into May, so the end of April moving to May, I really felt a shift in the energies, and I have been really seeing a shift in the messages coming through in the cards. We're all sort of coming back into our own power, our own sense of self is starting to re-emerge, and I'm getting that message with that Devil card now. It's like you're coming back to who you really are, and really importantly, more importantly in some cases, you're breaking free of the chains that have kept you trapped and locked into old patterns, unhealthy situations, which is very much why you've received that Lady of the Lake card with setting healthy boundaries. And you know, this self-reliance, there's something about this that's saying you're sort of standing on your own 2 feet. You're breaking free of those devil chains and you're relying on yourself, your inner strength and your power. And there's obviously quite a bit of intuition and magic with this particular snow leopard card, because, you know, it's saying cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans, and also use your intuition. Let your life unfold in silent perfection. So there's a bit of magic, a bit of intuition about for you for this month, Capricorn. And that's really, really exciting for you. Let's look at this main spread. So recent past with the Fool, you've started some new adventure. You've taken those first tentative steps towards a kind of brand new life is what I'm getting. And you've possibly been a little bit more risk-taking than you perhaps are used to, or that you would normally be. But it's opening you up to something really exciting and really positive. I mean, this Fool card is such a joyous card. That sun is shining, his chest is wide open, so his heart is open, his face is up to the sky, he's holding that flower. You know, it's just so positive. There is just a little bit of cautiousness that comes with that card of, you know, being careful you don't step off the cliff. So do make plans, but being a cautious Capricorn, I don't feel like that's actually something you need to worry about, especially because right alongside it is the Knight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. He's a very cautious, very slow moving, very grounded knight. All the knights are action cards, but he's a very, very slow action card. But he has planted his seeds. He's waiting patiently for his crops to grow. And when they do, they're going to put down strong roots, grow really tall, and be sustainable for the future. So with this Knight of Pentacles, this again is just saying be patient, take things one step at a time, and I feel like this is a very comfortable place for you. This is how you tend to, I believe, approach life for the most part. You are sort of naturally cautious and careful. You plan ahead, you plot your course, and you take it one step at a time, and that's the best way to start on the adventure for you. That's the way that these cards are saying you should do it, because it's right for you. It's really, really great. You have the Two of Swords in your challenge position. There's two messages I'm picking up here. The first is there's some kind of choice that you need to make that you've been either struggling with or putting off. And I'm actually feeling like it's not a heavy choice. It feels quite light. The swords are a mental energy, which is quite a light, higher energy. And this feels less like a heavy emotional or heavy worldly, earthy kind of choice or decision that needs to be made. And it's almost a bit like a procrastination. So while you're taking your time, and while it's great that you're taking your time with this new adventure, don't go too slow. Don't go so slow that you stall and the energy stops flowing and things become stagnant, because you will get stuck in this this decision-making process and never actually make the choice. The other message I'm picking up with this Two of Swords, which is very related to this beautiful snow leopard card, is that you do need to really rely on your intuition. You've got this beautiful moon in that top corner there. She's crossed her arms over her heart. These swords are pointing up to the sky. So she's blocking off her emotions, which can be a little bit noisy or overwhelming and block her intuition. She's closed off her senses. She's got those swords pointed straight up, so she's trying to receive that higher wisdom, those spiritual downloads, to tap into her intuition in order to help her make this choice. So I'm feeling you, like many of us, because this is the same message I've got for a lot of signs, you need to, and you are coming back into your state of self again, as I said with that Devil card. You need to try and find your trust again in your intuition. That's coming through again, as I said, with that Snow Leopard card as well. So, and I'm sorry, I pointed at that King of Swords, so I could feel the energy from there. It's a similar message. Finding that trust in yourself, knowing that you know what's right for you, that you have the truth for you, that your higher wisdom is going to point you in the right direction. Trusting your intuition, feeling that sense of self again, will help you make this decision and help you to keep moving forward instead of being stuck in a place of indecision and stagnancy. So that's that main challenge. This is going to be kind of overlaying this whole read, and I'm already feeling that a fair bit just from looking at the rest of the cards. But as I said, you've got a lot of great cards. You've got a number of court cards as well as a few major arcana. So top of the read in the crown, you have the King of Cups. Really special card to have in the crown. This feels to me like you're finding emotional stability by taking your time and setting yourself on this new adventure. It's like you've opened your heart. I mean, you can see that in that Fool. His heart is wide open, as I said before. This King of Cups is very stable in his emotions. He's the calm on the rough seas. He's mastered his emotions. He can deal with the ebbs and flows of life around him and of other people's dramas without getting caught up in them. And I feel like that's where you're really coming to a place of stability and groundedness and centeredness, which feels like a very Capricorn place to be. But I am again sensing that it's probably not been as present for you in recent times. It's starting to re-emerge now, and you are mastering this. You're the master of your emotions. People are going to be seeking you out for your calmness, for your cool head and your warm heart. Really love this, especially with that King of Swords down there. It's very cool. So bottom of the read, bottom of the spread, you have the Death card. Big powerful card, big powerful changes. This is what's happening below the surface, but where this Two of Swords is kind of overlying the read, this death card is underlying the read. This is kind of at the ground level of this read, and this is sort of what's driving this story for you. This is a big change that's going on within you and around you, is what I'm sensing. And with the death card, this is a change like the Tower. This is a change that needs to happen. It's much slower than the Tower card. The Tower usually comes out of the blue very suddenly. This is a slow build, and it's something that you're aware of. It really needs to happen. But these two are pointing in the same direction. This Knight and this Death card, they're both on horses, both going in the same direction. So that you're already moving in the direction of this change. You're already in the process of slowly bringing it to light, and this Death card will start to rise to the surface. It will start to manifest more prominently in your life as you do move forward and as things start to progress, and you are going to get some change. I know you're wanting some fast and as soon as possible, but taking your time, taking it one step at a time, moving in that kind of divine timing. I'll be interested to see if we get the Wheel of Fortune somewhere in here, because I am getting that sense of just trusting that the universe knows the timing of these things and what needs to happen when. But this Death card will come to the surface. These changes that have been needing to happen will start to develop for you, and it feels really positive. I mean, you've got that 10 of Pentacles in your final outcome, which is such a positive card. So while you're going through this change, while this is starting to come to the surface, it's all happening kind of internally. It's in the works. Things are moving. You are that Knight of Pentacles slowly plodding forward. This change is it's like the candle's been lit. The first spark has been lit. It just needs the flames need to build, and this change needs to gather momentum. While you're going through that, you do seem to have something coming up in your near future with this Five of Wands. Again, I'm going to pull some clarifiers on this one. This is a little bit of frivolity, a bit of wasted energy. These boys are waving their wands around. They're hitting each other's wands. They're not hitting each other. It's kind of a battle with no real point to it. They're playing a silly game, and it tends to feel like a bit of a wasted energy. What I often get with this card is that it's an internal battle. It's like, and I do feel that a bit with you, especially because you have this Knight of Wands in your hopes and fears and this Knight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. It's like you are wanting this change, this Death card. You are wanting this change. You're trying to bring it about, and you're trying to put forth the energy to make it happen, but the universe's energy is still quite slow for you. It's wanting you to move at a slower pace, which is normally what you're comfortable with, but there is a part of you that just wants this change to happen. It's partly caused by your own Two of Swords energy, that lack of decision making that's going on. There's some small decision or it could be a larger decision, but it's not too weighty, but there is some decision that needs to be made by you that will help open the space and allow the energy to start moving more freely. But in the meantime, there's going to be a bit of dichotomy within you, this desire to make things happen, and this sense of needing to take it slow and steady. So just be aware of that. There's nothing wrong with that. It just be aware of it. And if you need to, take some time out to sort of recharge yourself, recover that lost energy. Your advice is actually this King of Swords. As I said before, this is a really great card for you. This is about mental clarity. With this Two of Swords in your challenge position, where there is a sense of possibly a little lack of clarity and uncertainty about which direction to go, this King of Swords is saying to trust your higher wisdom, your intuition. You have all the knowledge and experience that you need. Let your thoughts be free. These birds in the background is indicating a freedom of thought. Trust yourself. That's what I said earlier, I believe, that you need to find that trust in yourself again. Trust that you have the wisdom, experience, and knowledge that you need in order to make this decision to help you start moving forward again. This king is very confident. He's quick thinking, he's sharp-minded, and he cuts through the nonsense to get to the truth. He doesn't suffer fools gladly, that old saying, and he's someone that people come to for advice and for wisdom. So this in this advice position, this is saying, go to yourself for this knowledge. You have this knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have the experience. You're coming back into your own with that Devil card, so it's time to start trusting yourself again. If you've gone through a period of time where you felt like you weren't able to trust your insights, your ideas, your intuitions, you're now coming back to this place where you really can. And remember this snow leopard is saying exactly the same thing: self-reliance. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. You can trust this intuition now. You really can. So go into that space of this King of Swords and find out what you know. Start trusting yourself. Okay, in your external factors, this Five of Pentacles, this has been coming up in a lot of my reads in a lot of different positions. This is a card of sort of poverty, of people feeling left out in the cold. What I've been getting a lot is there's a poverty mindset with this card at the moment. In your external factors, this is suggesting to me that it's not you that's in this space, but the people around you. And I am feeling a little bit like this is sort of contributing to this Five of Wands energy. Because you're normally a steady, patient Capricorn, you're happy normally to take things one step at a time, but with this poverty mindset surrounding you at the moment, you're almost feeling like an urgency or a desperation to change your situation. Again, just go within, calm and steady. You've got this. You're going to be completely fine. With that Knight of Pentacles in the heart of your spread, this is suggesting that it's okay to go slow. It's okay to take the time that Capricorns need to take to make things happen. If you try to rush it, it'll just get a bit messy and you'll just get a bit drained from it. The other thing with this Five of Pentacles is if you have people around you that are starting to drag you into that poverty mindset a bit, the five pentacles in the card are actually on a stained glass window of a church. This is very much suggestive of the idea to go within. If these two standing outside in the cold went inside that church, they'd find warmth, comfort, security, advice and guidance. They'd be safe and warm in that church. So these Five of Pentacles on the window is saying go within, find your strength and stability within. Again, all of this self-reliance, and set healthy boundaries. So if there are people around you are dragging you down a little, starting to cause this sort of chaotic, anxious energy, this sort of battling energy within you, take some time out, go within and access that King of Swords energy that you have. This is all of this read is saying that you have everything you need in order to move forward. Now, as I said, you've got the Knight of Wands in your hopes and fears. This is just that energy of you wanting to just move forward as quickly as possible. You're wanting to take charge. You're wanting to ride into that next adventure, which is part of this Fool card. This is kind of an unusual energy for a Capricorn in this position. Like I said, you're much more comfortable, as far as I'm aware, with that Knight of Pentacles card. But because it's got this Five of Pentacles underneath it and this Five of Wands right next to it, you're feeling that need to kind of get things moving. But yeah, I've already said it. It's okay. It's okay to take your time, set those healthy boundaries, trust your intuition, access that shaman energy. You've got that intuition really coming into play again. You're going to be fine because you have this Ten of Pentacles in your outcome. This is what I'm feeling with this card in particular for you in this read, is this is your reward. This is what's going to come in the end. This Knight of Pentacles is driving slowly towards this Ten of Pentacles. You're going to get to this space of abundance and comfort and security. You're going to get there regardless of what's happening here with this Five of Wands and Five of Pentacles. So if you want to get caught up in this mess, that's fine. You will still get to this Ten of Pentacles. It'll just be a bit of a harder and less pleasant journey for you. So if you can just take the time out to step back into your own self, recenter yourself, ground yourself, set those healthy boundaries with that Lady of the Lake, your journey towards this Ten of Pentacles would be just so much more pleasant. And you're going to get there anyway, as I said, but it's nice to have a more pleasant journey. I'm going to pull some clarifiers now using the the Wild Reflections Tarot. And the first thing I'm going to pull on, I'm getting pulled a little bit towards that Death card, but I would like to see what's happening with that Two of Swords. Have a look at the Two of Swords first. Whoops, there we go. Look at this, the Sun card, the most positive, joyful card in the deck. That's the first one that's come out as your clarifier. Absolutely incredible. Wow, the Two of Cups. Such a beautiful card. Look at this. This is amazing. So it's a 2 clarifying a 2. That's always significant. You've got those 2 5s there as well. Whenever you get repeat numbers or specifically repeat cards, it's always really important to pay attention. So there is a recentering with those 2 2s. Finding your way back to yourself and reconnecting with someone. I love that. The 2 of Cups. Look at this. The Knight of Pentacles flipped over in the deck while I was shuffling. So remember I said you get the same card twice. It's really important to pay attention to it. And in this one, he's actually made a map. So he knows where he wants to go, and he's taken the time to plot his course. And not only plot his course, he's stopping and reassessing. He's looking at that map to absolutely make sure he knows exactly where to go before he sets out. This is very much for you, Capricorn, this message of it's okay to take your time with this. You don't need to worry about this anxiety, energy trying to push you forward. This 2 of Swords is telling me that making this decision is not only going to bring a lot of relief and joy and success to you, it's going to open your heart up to allow you to bring love back into your life. This is very much a card of the twin flame card, the soulmate card. It's a card of love, like romantic connection, but it's also about union. It can be a union within yourself. You know, you can be merging the parts of yourself. Remember I said, you know, you're coming back to who you truly are. You're creating those healthy boundaries, and it's opening this space to allow yourself to be the whole version of you. Again, this is you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. That's what this is about. It's a card of integration. You're integrating all versions of yourself. And the Knight of Pentacles, once again, is saying it's okay to take your time, but the Knights still move. So if you need to make a decision, it's okay. It's good. It's a good thing to take your time, to plot your course, to figure out everything that you need to know before you actually take a step, but to make sure you do actually take that step and don't just sort of stay on the sidelines and wait for things to happen. But whatever this decision is, it's going to be creating something really beautiful and special in your world. I would like to look at this Death card because it feels very, very connected with that message there. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. You're steering your own ship. I very much got the sense that you're steering yourself away from, basically away from this devil trap, away from these chains that have kept you locked into an old pattern, a situation that's not serving you. You're steering yourself away, and you're creating your own path moving forward. 2 other cards. Wow, 2 other cards flipped over while I was shuffling there. The Nine of Wands and the Judgment. Big, big energy. So the Nine of Wands came out first. This is the Wounded Warrior. So this is another card that's saying take some time out. Let yourself rest. Reconnect in with yourself. Don't just keep trying to charge forward. That's not really the best way for a Capricorn to work. You end up with that 5 of Wands energy. Moving forward and taking rest when you need it will mean that you have the energy and the stamina to keep going, because the Knight of Pentacles has a lot of stamina. He might go slow, but he can keep going and going and going and going forever. And that's the way you want to be, because it's so much more lasting and more fulfilling for you. And ultimately, you know, when you're taking this rest with this Death card, it's such a big shift for you. You are starting to steer your own path again. So take the rest when you need it. But this is what this is leading to. This Judgment card, this is about a rebirth. This is a whole new life. It's incredibly exciting for you. This is the angel calling the dead back to life. It's not, you don't see it as much in this card. This is it's an interesting Judgment card, but we do have the birds in the background that symbolize freedom. You had the freedom with the birds in the background of that King of Swords as well. You are setting yourself free. This is what this is. You're breaking free from those chains. And look what's underneath that Devil card. You've got the Magician. He's the master of his own destiny. He's the alchemist. He's creating his own destiny. I love this. Wow, Capricorn, you are really, really stepping up here. Incredible. So yeah, Judgment, big deal, which is why it's combined with that Death card. The Death is the ending of a cycle, the starting of like it's basically opening the door for something new, and that something new is a brand new life. You're not going to recognize yourself when you come to the end of it from a sort of earthy material level, but you will recognize yourself at a soul level, because this is who you were always meant to be. It's who you are at that deepest level, and that version of you that you are in its fullest is coming to the surface at last. Well, it will be once this death card starts moving high, but wow, really, really special. I want to pull on this 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to leave the 10 of Pentacles kind of open. I'm not going to pull any clarifiers on it because it feels really positive, but it's going to be different for everyone, and it kind of feels like the first step of the next stage. So possibly what's coming in for you towards the end of May, going into June, but that's very, very positive. So I just want to pull on this 5 of Pentacles to see if there's anything else I need to tell you, just to move your way through whatever energies are around you. That kind of poverty mindset. I mean, it's not surprising it's around at the moment, given the sort of state of the world. It's all gone a bit crazy, but we're all finding our own way. Okay, the Temperance card came out there. That's about balance. It's exactly what I was feeling with this. You do need to find your balance in here. It's this 5 of Wands coupled with this 5 of Pentacles, and as well as that Knight of Wands coupled with that Knight of Pentacles. It's feeling like there's a bit of imbalance going on. There's sort of a tug of war, like one energy is pulling one way, the other energy is pulling a different way. So this Temperance is about letting you know to find your balance. And you've got an angel watching over you. So you have this sort of higher level support. That's been coming in a lot as well. It's like the heavens have opened up again for us, and we've got sort of this divine guidance and this angelic support, this otherworldly kind of support, spiritual support, our ancestral support coming back around us again and helping us find our way forward. But what's really cool is the same message I've been getting for you is what I've been getting for everyone else, is that while we have this support, ultimately it's ourselves that we can really trust, and you are really coming back into that state of self-reliance with that beautiful snow leopard again, and trusting yourself with that King of Swords. Let me pull a couple more on that 5 of Pentacles. Beautiful Ace of Wands, some kind of new direction, action, new action to being taken. I feel like that's you taking action to actually create those healthy boundaries. That's what that feels like, but we'll see what the final card is. Go. I said you might get the Wheel of Fortune. Remember I said that's about divine timing. This wheel is turning. You're moving into a place of meeting your destiny, but that wheel turns in its own time. Love that came in. Really, really exciting. I thought it might, had a feeling it was in there somewhere, because that's what this Knight of Pentacles is saying in that heart of your spread. And because you got it twice, it's reiterating it. Things happen in their own time, and it's guiding you along the best path for you to meet your destiny. So whatever this 5 of Pentacles is around you, you don't want to be dragged into it. You don't want to be dragged into other people's dramas and that poverty mindset. So finding a balance, because you've got something new coming in, and it will be coming in to lead you on your destiny towards this 10 of Pentacles, because that Wheel of Fortune is hanging right over that 10 of Pentacles there. This is really special, really exciting. At the bottom of the deck, there's the 10 of Wands, which is another cycle ending, something new beginning. You're at the end of the harvest. You've reaped all of your rewards. You're just about to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. So yeah, lots of repeat messages coming in there. Really, really special. I'm going to pull 3 final message cards from this Rider-Waite Tarot to send you off into May. Go. Oh, I'm so happy this came out. It flipped over briefly, but it wasn't quite ready to come out. But I felt it. I felt the energy of it. The High Priestess, again, all about your intuition. Remember what I said with this snow leopard? Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. That High Priestess is all about trusting your intuition. It's very much coupled with the advice of King of Swords, trusting your intuition, trusting your higher wisdom, your knowledge. You have everything you need within you. Love that. Ooh, and the world. So many major arcana. Again, ending of a cycle, starting of something new. You are getting so many of these repeat messages, Capricorn. This is a really big month. That death card, it is the ending of a cycle. This world card, this is closing out of a cycle, starting something new, which is why you do need to create those healthy boundaries and really rely on yourself and your intuition, because you're moving through something really big and profound. You have the first card of the major arcana here, which is a 0. It's not even a 1. The magician is the 1. So it's the very, very beginning of the major arcana, the very end of the major arcana, and in fact the whole tarot with that world card. You're starting something brand new and you're being led by your intuition as you move through this incredible journey. So many major arcana, so many incredible messages for you. I'm really, really excited for you for this month, Capricorn. What an incredible read. Okay, these two jumped out together. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the Moon. So another Pentacles card. This is another. This is again just. It's like you've planted the seed. Take your time. Bring that hopeful, youthful, innocent joy back into this process, and let yourself move through it at your own pace. Trust your intuition and just breathe is what I'm getting. Just breathe. Just enjoy your life as you move through it. This Moon card coming out with this Page of Pentacles is sort of, the reason I was saying that, to try to enjoy your life, is because there can be a little bit of confusion when you're going through such a massive change. And things are changing around you, and people are bringing in, that 5 of Pentacles energy. People are bringing in all sorts of conflicting ideas and concepts and stirring up your energy. It can get a little confusing, but the message for this, with this card, is you've got the Hermit's face in that Moon. It's about going within. He's looking down at this path and he's shining his light to show you the path through the dangers, through the confusion. He's guiding you, which means these two cards on either side, the High Priestess and the Moon, they're letting you know that the way forward is to go within. Just like that I said with that 5 of Pentacles, those pentacles are on the window. Go within. Find those inner messages. They will be what guide you through this journey and help you see the path through the confusion, and help you make your decision with that 2 of Swords as well. That will be the path for you. It's such an amazing month. I'm so excited for you, Capricorn. I can't wait to see what comes next. Have a wonderful May.